How's it going, everybody? Ron from livecasebreak.com. We are doing a one box. This is Magic the Gathering Amonkhet. We're doing a random color break. So you can see on the screen who is in on this. We got John L, we've got Lauren, we've got Nick Bo, we've got Ron Bo, we've got Danny O, and LCB. We took a spot, fill it up. What we're going to do is we're going to randomize the names, and then we're going to randomize the colors. So Magic, everything's kind of falls within specific categories. You can see the colors there on the screen. Blue, black, red, green, white, and then the artifact and colorless spot go together. There are some specific rules with Amonkhet. We're going to go over them. They were in the item listing. As we come across those cards, I will go over them. There are things called flip cards. Flip cards always go to the card on top, the color on top. We will, any multicolored cards, we will randomize. Anything that's a non-colored card falls in the colorless spot. So what we're going to do is randomize everybody, see what they're at. Then we're going to open up the box, and then if anything comes up that we didn't account for, we'll take care of it there. So, start with the randomizer. See what everybody gets, and then trades are available if you want to trade. Roll the dice 3 times. 1, 2, and third and final time, 6. So, we're going to do the color spots first. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and final time. We've got red on top, the artifact and colorless spot on the bottom. Now we're going to randomize the names. 6 times. 2, 3. Let me move this over just a little bit. 4, 5, and 6 and final time. All right, we've got Danny with red. We've got Lauren with black. We've got Nick Bo with white. We've got John with green. We got LCB with blue. And I'm the Ron Bo in this. I have the artifact colorless spot. So, you can trade if you want. There's not too many of us here. I know Danny is gone. Nick might be watching. But if you're interested in trading, you can. I'm going to put these up on a different screen. Well, yeah, Tim has left these specifically to me. All right, so Lauren is happy with her choice, with her randomization. John, if you are interested in trading, so the nice thing about Magic is really there's not a bad spot. There's enough hits. So, John, if you are interested in trading either the blue, the LCB spot, I think probably the weak spot in here is the artifact colorless one. So, I won't suggest trading that one. But, and Danny was just getting in to get in. So, if you want to trade for either red or blue, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start with getting this open. Let me get this desktop region off. There we go. If you are good with your green, though, then we are good to go. Your roll of green? All right. So the nice thing about this, like I said, so Magic has 36 packs in here, and all the packs come with a rare or a mythic rare card. So because of that, the chances of going hitless are very low. It is unlikely that a color will not get a hit. Some of the rares and mythics are more valuable than others. Some of the uncommon cards are also sometimes worth more than the rares. Oh, hey, Nick. So, Nick, before I start this first pack, do you want to... You got white. I don't know if you care or not. You can trade for blue. That's the home team. If you are interested in blue versus white, I will do that trade. Or red. We'll go through a couple of the packs slow, because then you guys can see how the rules play out. And we'll go from there. You're good? Okay. So, now, the way the packs are configured. So this is how you tell rarity. The black is a common. So it starts with commons, then uncommons, and then the rares in the middle. And then the color, for those that don't know Magic, so red, very clear kind of in the color of the card itself and in the icon up top. And you're going to get everything. So you're going to get all these cards for your color. Then when we get to the uncommons, that's kind of where we'll pause a little bit more. And uncommons, you can see here, are different. It's a gray symbol. So Trial of Strength going out to green. Bantu's Monument. So this is an artifact. You can see no color associated with it. This goes to the colorless spot. And here's a flip card. So this is what a flip card looks like. This is usable two ways. You use it once, it goes in your graveyard, and then it flips, and then you can use it this way. So the rules for this, flip cards go to the top color, because basically to play, you have to cast it first this way before you can use it this way. There are some rules that allow you to not do it that way, but for all intents and purposes here, this will be a green card. And then our rares or mythics are going to be gold or an orangish color. So this goes out to blue. This goes out to the home team, Drake Haven. And then all the any of the lands go with their appropriate colors. So Swamp goes with black, so this is going to go out to Lauren. Basic lands really are pretty easy to come by, but I'm just going over kind of how the things work. That way everybody knows what's going on. You can ask questions if you have questions. So LCB is on the board with the first rare. There are also foil versions of all the cards, so some of these packs are going to come with foil versions. Typically the foils carry a higher value because they look nicer when you're playing them, so folks like them in their decks. And you'll see those, they kind of stand out. Those are usually, I think they were behind the Mythic when they, in the pack. So what's going to happen, we're going to kind of burn through the commons, mostly, just because there's a lot of commons. You are getting all the cards, though, like I said. And then I'm going to set aside any multicolor ones, because we'll have to randomize how those are going. And the way I'll randomize those are, if it's a dual color, it'll go to either left or right color. If it's a tricolor, it's going to go left, right, center, etc. That's how we're going to handle those. I don't think there was that many dual colors in this set, though. Alright, so these are the commons. And starting with the uncommon. So here's our first dual color. So you can see the color itself is a bit different. It's a blue and a red. So what I'm going to do is set these aside. These are all the dual colors will either go to the left or the right color. So this goes either to blue, LCB, or red to Danny. You got Lay Claim, Grim Strider. I want to do those there. And then we've got a blue-white rare. Tomet, Vizier of Nakrumnum. Legendary creature. So those, again, those are going to be random off. And then we've got a foil Forest. What's going on, John? And then token cards. I think the token cards are going to be going to the, unless they're specifically a color. I think it's just easy. Those will go to the colorless, just to follow the rules. But I might just random those off in the end. They're for me anyway, so. Alright, there is our starts of our uncommons. Trial of Solidarity, Deem Worthy, and a Planeswalker, Nissa, Steward of the Elements. This is a mythic rare. You kind of see the difference of the color here. Between the rare and the mythic rare, you got orange. So that is a blue-green. Gate to the Afterlife. We got Flameblade Adept, and we've got Spring for our uncommons. Our next rare is Oracle's Vault. Then we've got a full art Plains card going out to white, Nick Boat. Sixth Sense, Warfire Javelineer, Baleful Amonkhet. And then we've got a white rare, Approach of the Second Sun. White going out to Nick Boat. By Force, Limits of Solidarity, Merciless Javelineer. And a rare is Regal Caracol. Going out to white, Nick Bow. We've got a foil of Compelling Argument. We've got Censor, Watchful Naga, Renewed Faith, Pyramid of Pantheon. Going to the artifact slot. Hazoret's Monument, Watchers of the Dead, Shadowstorm Vizier, and Fetid Pools is a rare. So this is a island swamp. So this is still considered a dual, and then left and right. So either island or swamp this will go to when we do that there. I'm trying to be pretty clear about how things are going. That way if you have any issues, you can bring them up now. Flameblade Adept, Sacred Excavation, Grim Strider, and Dusk is a rare going out to white. Nick Vogt. And then I'm the one sorting this because Justin's never sorted Magic anyway, but I'm the one that's going to sort it all out. Ruthless Sniper, Reduce, going out to blue. Scaled Behemoth for green. Canyon Slough. That is either black or red. So Danny or Lauren getting that one. The big one is if there's any triples. I don't remember. There's a lot more doubles than I remembered. Time to Reflect, Watchers of the Dead, Merciless Javelineer. And Failure for blue. Going to LCB. Rare. This is the last of the first third of the box. Censor, Lord of the Accursed, Defiant Greatmaw, and Channeler Initiate. That's going out to John L. with green. And Mountain, full art, going out to Danny O in red. Well, Dan, this is our first, so it's just a theory of mine that this break works as colorless, just from my knowledge of breaking, my knowledge of Magic. So this is the first kind of pull of the trigger on it, so there are things I might not have accounted for that I want to make sure are taken care of. I want to make sure everybody thinks it's fair. I want to make sure everybody enjoys it. If it didn't take so long, I would sort it as I go, so by the end you would see like what your pile of cards look like. Because right now, even though you're hearing a lot of the rares for maybe, it looks like Nick Bow is running the gamut right now. You end up with so many uncommons and commons too that all hold value, that making your $20 back actually is not hard at all. There's also a special insert set in here that are like all foil. They look like ruins. You're not guaranteed any certain amount per case. But we might get one of those. Those are colored too, but those hold quite a bit of value. Alright, commons. We got Hapatra's Mark, On-Crop Crasher, the Avon Wind Guide. And our rare is Neheb the Worthy, going out either to Lauren or Danny. Next time, I think what I'll do is I'll do the random for where things go first, because that way you know, well, who won that card. We'll know right away instead of waiting to the end. True Heart Twins, Lay Bare the Heart, Edifice of Authority, and Harvest Season is your rare, going out to John L. and Green. Got True Heart Twins, Cryptic Serpent, Grasping Dunes. So this one, it's colorless. The type of mana it adds is colorless mana as well. So this goes to the artifact colorless spot. And then we've got Never and Return as our card here, going out to Lauren. Lauren on the board with a rare so far. We got a Full Art Forest. Lord of the Accursed, Hazoret's Monument, Lay Claim, and Soul Scar Mage, going out to Red and Danny O. And then we've got a blue foil open into Wonder. And you can actually go, there's a site called TCG Player, if you don't already know. It's kind of a good quick reference for cost or value of the cards. Protection of the Heckma, Trial of Solidarity, Trial of Knowledge, and a rare is Dread Wanderer, going out to Lauren. And then we've got a foil Neff Crop Entangler, going out to Danny. Gate to the Afterlife, Trial of Knowledge, Grasping Dunes, and Ronus the Indomitable. That's going out to Green and John. That's a mythic. Those will also all be sleeved and top-loaded, the rares and the mythics, so I'll get to those. Like I said, I'm the one sorting it, so I'll make sure everything's good. Bone Picker, Gale Strike, Limits of Solidarity, and Sandworm Convergence. Going out to John. Warfire Javelineer, Vizier of Remedies, Seraph of the Suns, Throne of the God Pharaoh. And then a Full Art Forest. And then also let me know, those that were in the break, let me know, did you enjoy it afterwards? Any feedback will be good as well. Open into Wander, Manglehorn, Blood Rage Brawler, and Hazoret's Fever. Rare, going out to Danny O. And we've got Crocodile of the Crossing foil, going out to John. I do have a desire to do these as maybe like 1 to 2 cases when the sets come out. So I do want to try and do this more in the future. Battlefield Scavenger, Destined, Vizier of Deferment, and New Perspectives, going out to LCV. Foil of Gift of Paradise, going out to Green. Yeah, you know, I think a full case would be fun with it. Personally, I just don't think you would keep your color over the case. I think having like green for 6 boxes would kind of suck for you. But I don't know. I mean, it depends on where like the value is too. Consuming Fever, Defiant Great Maw, Cast Out, Insult, going out to Danny O. Because like we can do, because you could do it like every 2 boxes you re-random at least. Rona's Monument, Kenra Charioteer, On-Crop Champion, Angel of Sanctions, Mythic. Going out to Nick Bow. Alright, that's 2/3 down. We got a third left to go here. And then we'll do the randomizer for which cards go, the dual cards, which side they go to. And then I'll pull those, we'll go through them. I've been pulling them on the side here. But yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to do a case, because even a case, especially when, because the value of Magic, it's the same with regular cards. That first month of the set coming out, the value is really nice. So if you could do a case right when it comes out, within that week, then you've got the 4 of each that you can easily sell, make back actually a chunk of your money. It's I wouldn't say it's hard to lose money in Magic, but you can't really be skunked at all. So it's got a high skunk protection to begin with, and then Magic retains its value. There are some sets that don't do too hot. They devalue a bit, but it doesn't plummet that much. Also, another reason why I wanted to bring it to LCB, for the value aspect for folks. All right, there's her commons. Cryptic Serpent, Oketra's Attendant, Blood Rage Brawler, and we've got Heaven and Earth going out to John. It goes, so it's common, uncommon, rare, mythic. So mythic, there's 4 mythic cards per box. At least in this set, that's the way it's configured. So there is 1 level higher. But sometimes, so especially right in the beginning, the mythics hold the value more. But there are times where a rare or an uncommon could be worth more than a mythic. It's just because of what certain cards that get played in like tournaments all of a sudden make them super popular. Or a new set comes out, so this other card is a great combo with it. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that fluctuates value of sets, even sets like 10 years ago. Nest of Scarabs, Embalmer's Tools, Sheffet Monitor, and Glory Bound Initiate. Going out to Nick Bow. We got Trueheart Duelist, Labyrinth Guardian, Aven Wind Guide, Champion of Ronus. Going out to John. Faith of the Devoted, Baleful Ammit, Edifice of Authority, Heart Piercer Manticore. Going out to Danny O. Wayward Servant, Reduce, Scaled Behemoth, Harsh Mentor. Going out to Danny. Alright, we haven't got much for black. So we need a few more for Lauren here. I think everybody else has been called quite a bit, actually. Labyrinth Guardian, Synchronized Strike, Deem Worthy, Sheltered Thicket. It's a mountain forest. We'll see which one that goes to. Actually, there's quite a bit of black in the duels right now, so we don't know. Lauren actually can come out way ahead once we do that randomizer. Bantu's Monument, Onward, Renewed Faith, Rags. That's for Lauren. Sixth Sense, Bone Picker, Decimator Beetle, Archfiend of Ifnir. And that's going out to Lauren. And we've got a foil of Hezret the Fervent. So from a value standpoint, so this is a mythic rare foil, right? So the foil is going to have more value than the mythic rare itself. So there's sort of a different level, and that's if you get the parallel. But that's the only parallel that exists. Her face is sad right now. We'll see what we can do. Start by Force, Sheffet Monitor, Neheb the Worthy. Alright, last of the stack, then we're going to do the randomizer. As long as she's not hashtagging Efron, then I think we're alright. Zenith Seeker, Gal Strike, Trial of Zeal, Sweltering Suns going out to Danny, and then Supernatural Stamina going out to Lauren. That's the Refractor. Got 2 more packs, I think it looks like here. Kenefit's Monument, Shadowstorm Vizier, Exemplar of Strength, and for blue, Glyph Keeper. Devoted Cropmate, Zenith Seeker, Angler Drake, As Foretold. It's going out to home team, and then we've got a Dusk and Dawn that is going out to Nick Bow, foil. Alright, so we need to randomize these cards, the duels. So what we're going to do is, I didn't see any cards with 3 on them, so we're going to randomize, we're going to pick left or right, and then all the cards are going to go to either the left or the right on their card. So we're going to pull back up this. I'm going to get new dice. I'm going to get a new list. I'm going to roll the dice 3 times. 2 and 3. 5 and a 1, 6. We're going to do this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And final time, left side. So, where are they all? I think that was the good side for Lauren. So, Neheb the Worthy goes out to Lauren. Nisa, Steward of Elements, goes out to John. Temet, Vizier of Natuman, goes out to Nick Bow. Enigma Drake goes out to LCB. Avon Windguide goes to Nick Bow. Sheltered Thicket goes out to Danny. Neheb the Worthy goes out to Lauren. Merciless Javelineer goes to Lauren. Fetid Pools goes to LCB. Shadowstorm Vizier goes to LCB. And Merciless Javelineer goes to Lauren. There was a couple more duels in the other stack. When I sort them out, then I'll definitely pull them out, put them on the right with the right grouping. And that was the break. Let me do a quick recap of the rares. That way it's just there at the end. Anybody who just cares about that can go to the end. Now if I would have put the pile nicer, this would have been a lot quicker. Things to know for later. Sorry, I feel like I'm kind of wasting your time slightly. I'm going to do that separately. But overall, that is the break. You can let me know, how did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Would you do it again? And then, do you want to do it again? We do have more. We've got another case of this. And then I probably won't get any more Amonkhet. What we'll do is, if we have interest in the future, we'll get the new set, the new block for Amonkhet is out. Alright, almost done, and then we're doing a quick recap. Should have 4 mythics there. We do. Okay. She's Alright, so we had, this is a recap real quick. Let me take that off the screen. Of our rares and our mythic rares. So we've got Dusk, Pyramid of the Pantheon, Regal Caracal, Approach of the Second Sun, Oracle's Vault, Failure, Channeler Initiate, Canyon Slough, Harvest Season, Never, Dread Wanderer, Throne of the God Pharaoh, Sandworm Convergence, Soul Scarred Mage, Hazard's Favor, New Perspectives, Insult, Rags, Harsh Mentor, Heart Pierced Manticore, Champions of Ronus, Glorybound Initiate, Heaven, Archfiend of Infer, Sweltering Suns, Glyphkeeper, Drakehaven, Neheb the Worthy, Temet, Vizier of Naktumen, Sheltered Thicket, Nahib the Worthy, Fetid Pools. We also did get a rare Dusk foil. And then our mythic rares were Ronus the Indomitable, Angel of Sanctions, As Foretold, Nissa Steward of Elements, and we did get one foil, Hazaret the Fevrant. And that is the break. Thanks for watching. We do have more of this at livecasebreak.com. You can find more there. This is Ron, and I'm out.